terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. Played out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Now it's Kimmich. Can he get it through? Diogo Dalot makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And there you have it! And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
Celtic really went looking for it, didn't they? And this was the reward their approach warranted. This was a game which you sensed from very early on that there could only be one winner, and so it turned out. A fantastic performance on all fronts, though.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Sabani. Scholes might just make this. Totti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's found a way through. Messi. That has not gone well. Scholes. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Spread out to the left.
Might want to be careful there.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kimmich. Picked out brilliantly. Shevchenko. And the finish! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Mbappe, just eases him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. Nicely spread. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Rashford. Lewandowski. And he shoots! It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Lewandowski. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He won't be happy with that one. Koundé. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gavi. There's a sharp little ball here. Rashford. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ambitious ball here. Played right into his path. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Araujo. That's an imaginative pass. Araujo. Casado. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Casado. Gavi. Can he get it through? Alvarez. Can he get on the end of this? Rashford in acres of space out wide. Rashford gets into a good position. No foul, says the referee. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good running, strong and purposeful. This looks promising. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Baina. That has ended up in no man's land. Laporte. Casado. Oh, good-looking ball. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Always going over the top.
Rashford has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rashford. Here comes the cross. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Yamal proves... Yamal! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Not so much. And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's Yamal! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona are now lucky. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Delivered with swing. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, super ball. And he's there to get it away. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Casado was in no mood for any of that. Oh, easy pickings there. Out for a throw. And it's Rashford. Pedri has it in a wide position. Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And he's heaved it away. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Alvarez. Now it's Yamal. Good ball, good take. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pedri. Gavi, given the lift of his goal. Eric Garcia does well to get it back.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gavi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pinches it off him. Yamal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He'll be disappointed with that.
Pedri. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Hops for safety. Pedri. Baina. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Oh, just shot a goal! And it's Koundé. Casado. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Keeper is right behind it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
But that has been slung wide. Baina is onto this. Shoots! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Deep into injury time!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
That's that, the end. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that
So a warm welcome to all of you who join us on this snowy night for a game that could turn out to be a real wintertime treat. It is a hot ticket on a cold, cold night, and conditions will be testing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. And this is Torres. Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Raul, it's rising! Goal! Celtic! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dembele has it in a wide position. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Fernando Torres. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi picks it up out wide. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dembele. Nicely spread. Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Dembele! Superb from Dembele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shifted it to the flank. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fernando Torres. Now it's Torres. He's got away. Torres. Lovely feet. Takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Raul. Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Bojan. It's Dembele! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Dembele has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Kimmich. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Great vision. Neymar gets into a good position. Scholes. Oh, well played. Hakimi. And that could set him on his way. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Otamendi. Alexander-Arnold. Otamendi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Otamendi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. No way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in on goal. Scholes.
There will be one minute added time.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Celtic get the second half going. Here's Otamendi. Diogo Dalot. Sabani. And it's Otamendi. And it's with the keeper. Oh, it's Raul. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Desai tries to pass it through. Always onto this. He is through here. Real chance here. Bojan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. Scholes. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And here's Messi. Driving through the middle. He's found some space. Backward it goes. Over to the right flank. Nice control. Strokes it back. Scholes. Scholes. Driving forwards. Well, they've got it again. Decent chance! Goal! Celtic! Into the lead once more. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've got to pick James Rodriguez. They're a good left feet, and then there's the one the Colombian's lucky to have. He's in the elite lefties club, which unfortunately I never got near, but he can pick passes most of his peers can't even see.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Vardiol. It's a searching pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Sabani is there, and he can pick it up. Mela. And it's Messi. That is good strength. In by Messi. That's going to go a long way. Sabani. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, terrible. And he shoots! Spread out to the left.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's going for goal!
Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah!
That is a gem! An absolute gem! The first significant strike. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
Shoots! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh no, this does not look good. Threads one in. Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. Neymar. Vardiol. No way through. And it's Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Pepe makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Hullet. Now he's running away. Shot a goal! Kimmich. To Messi. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That looks a cracking ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is... Decent chance! Hammers standing over it. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's a throw. And that's a good ball. Oh, and Hullet! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's for James Rodriguez! And a two. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Right, Scholes. Kimmich. Otamendi. Sabani. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guardiola. There will be a throw-in. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lofted in. Cleared away. James Rodriguez. And this is Scholes. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out to the left flank. And no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Neymar. Thuram does well not to be outdone there. A probing pass. Guardiola. Scholes. Scholes driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Right, Shevchenko. And it's Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bullet. Messi. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge chasing after it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's good play.
Substitutions taking place.
And a chance! He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kimmich. Mela. And it's Messi. And the ball's gone astray. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah. Now it's Shevchenko. 75 minutes played. And this is Shevchenko. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Drogba. Roberto Baggio. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing, and that was asking for too much. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Otamendi. And it's Kimmich. Totti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, sweet feet. Drogba does really well to win the ball there. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Celtic against Red Star.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, chance for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Scholes. Stones. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He might... Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played out to the left flank. Neymar tries a shot! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
First quarter of an hour gone. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Now it's Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's going in strong.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Swung over. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Modric. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Red Star do have a chance to counter here. Driving through the middle. Opts to play it back. Can he spark a counter here? Scholes. Sabani. Mela. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! And he's there to get it away. Messi. Messi! That's a throw. Scholes. Mela. Now it's Neymar. Rodri. Oh, good spread. And he's intervened well there. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Red Star have got it back, and they'll...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Neymar! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Red Star restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
A heavy challenge. Messi. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
The pass has gone astray.
Diogo Dalot.
Mela.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Scholes. And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Scholes. It's a pretty loose pass. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any
Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mela. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar picks it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zabani calmly anticipates. Mela. And it's Cancelo. And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space. And a shot! What a wonderful goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Red Star with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mela. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Minutes played. Right, Shevchenko. And here's Neymar. And here's Scholes. Modric does really well to win the ball there. Messi steaming forward at pace. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Modric wins the duel this time. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching passes played there. Raul. And this is Shevchenko, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
This to be all square.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Celtic really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is James Rodriguez. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Red Star go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has left him in a heap.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. De Bruyne.
And here's Messi. That's very neat. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has not gone well. Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Showing good feet. And it's Modric. Neymar could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Modric. And it's Neymar. Can he get away here? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Raul gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Not too much more here than Sid. And that's it. Celtic did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.